Hey, what is up, everybody? It is Wick here. I got a pile of stuff to go through. I got at a community sale, some on the table already. Got some really good deals. I probably hit, I don't know, about 30 to 40 sales, I would imagine. Of course, the majority of the sales that I hit going to these sales are just baby clothes and a lot of things that people are just trying to get rid of that aren't worth money. But I was able to get to some sales early, was able to find some things before anybody else. So what I'm going to do is start putting some of this stuff on the table. We'll go through it, talk about how much I expect to make until we get through it all. So let's jump into it. So I guess first, let's talk about some clothing I got. I paid $1 for this vintage Walt Disney World Goofy fleece sweatshirt. You know, it's worth like 20 bucks. I can probably sell it for, but it was $1. It's worth picking up. I also paid $1 for this vintage Grand Funk Railroad shirt. I believe it might be single stitch. It does not look single stitch, at least from what my eyes can tell. But for $1, I did see one just like this listed for $50 on eBay. I don't think I saw any of this particular design sold. So I don't know. I think I could price it $20, $30 and get a sale. Again, $1. Here's one I just picked up at the same sale. California Harley Davidson shirts do a bit better. I didn't even look this one up. I don't think it's worth a whole lot, but at $1 vintage, I just decided to grab it. Here's something I got for a quarter. It's a Snoop Dogg clothing company, and I remember this stuff not being great, at least in my mind, but for a quarter, can't beat picking up a hoodie of any type, really, for a quarter. This Snoop Dogg clothing company stuff's a lot worse than I thought, though. I did see one Snoop Dogg hoodie sold, and it sold in like Germany or something for $90. I don't know. Honestly, doesn't look great. It is something I bet I could sell for 20 bucks plus shipping, something like that. Again, I paid a quarter for it. That one's a bit unique. I didn't see that exact one. Maybe I could get 30. Then I picked up this nice jacket. This is grade A jeans. It's not a phenomenal brand or anything, but I bought it because of the style. It's a nice lined jacket. It's thick, heavy. Use keywords like barn jacket, chore jacket, work jacket, all that kind of stuff. I thought when I first saw that it was one of those Marlboro ones, but I still think I can get 30 bucks for that. I paid $5 for it, so not bad, when you can get some okay clothing for cheap and make some money on it. If I'm to add it all up, I think there's some good profit in this pile. Back here, I got one of these New Wave units, Pro version or Pro Plus. It's got the expansion. It's got a nice dome, which you can part this piece out and this piece out pretty easily and make money, which is what I might do. I don't know yet. The extender ring, I think, sells pretty good. The rest of it will sell, but there's just so many on eBay that it's really not worth my time. And I already got some parts of those listed. But anytime I list these two items in the extender ring for parts, they sell pretty quick. Or I could probably just sell it for $50, $60 plus shipping by itself. I've sold lots of these before. $5 is what I paid, is the only reason I picked it up. If it was $10, I probably would have passed on it, honestly. I'll make probably at least $40 on that. Here's some more great deals I got. I got these Converse Woolrich crossovers. I paid $15 for them. I bought them blind. They're almost new. I don't think they've been worn much at all, but I figured I could at least make some okay money on them at paying $15 in this condition. And I think it's true. I think I can sell them around $40, possibly $50 for this style. They're not as great as I was hoping though, but still a pretty cool pickup. Here's a really good pickup. I couldn't believe it when I saw these. I picked them up and I'm like, oh, these are Red Wing vintage women's motorcycle style boots. And I looked at the tag and I saw 50. I'm like, oh, 50 bucks. No, that was 50 cents for these. Kind of crazy, and they're in good physical condition. I'm probably going to go over them a bit to clean them up. Use the Doc Martens Wonder Blossom to get the leather looking nice because these are very valuable boots. In some cases, there's some listed for over $200. I saw some comps where some sold around $100. I'm going to price mine somewhere between $100 and $120. I'll have to see what's actually listed on there, but crazy to find these for 50 cents, right? I thought I had all the shoes up here, but I just remembered I actually have some pretty decent ones still in the bottom of that tote over there. But I picked up these Skechers. They're kind of like tennis ball looking shoes. The reason I picked these up is because I've sold them before. I remember them selling very good for like 40 bucks. I believe the last pair I sold for. Unfortunately, these are a little dirty. Magic Eraser should clean them up real quick. They're not that bad, so I'll have to put in a little bit of time, but I only paid $2 for them, and then I think I can sell them for $25, $30, no problem there. Actually, I just remembered I have even better shoes in there. A couple pairs of good shoes I got. But here's a pair of San Antonio Shoe Company shoes. These are vintage, maybe vintage. The tag kind of looks vintage, but I've sold these many times before. The lady kept talking about how they were $200 shoes, or I would have asked to get them for $5. I just didn't want to insult her because she's talking about how great of a deal it was already. And I can make some okay money. Like I've said, I've sold this style before. They're in great condition, hardly even worn. She told me she didn't know if she ever wore them, which usually means the person wore them, right? But in this condition, I should be able to price these $29.99 plus shipping, and they'll definitely sell. I just sold so many in the past in good condition like this that I know they'll eventually move. Here's a pair of Nike shoes. These are brand new, size 14, no box or anything. I paid $10 for them. I'm like, oh yeah, these should be good at $10. Barely. Surprising how little these are selling for on eBay. Luckily, the size 14 should make it better. I'll at least double my money on them, but yeah, kind of surprising how some of these shoes just doesn't sell that great, even new. But I'm going to price them 25, 30 bucks, something like that. With size 14, I think they will sell at some point. So just to add up the shoes I got here on the table, that's going to be good profit. Back here, I got some sealed Lego. And I kind of freaked out when I first saw this because I thought it was the Smog Dragon. I don't know why. I don't even think the Smog was sold by itself. It came from a set. But loose, that will sell for, over $200. And new, I don't even know, probably a lot. But like I said, I think it comes in a larger set. Anyway, still, this is a Fire Dragon. It was only $5, brand new sealed. It looks like I sell it on eBay for about $50, $55. I don't remember what it was exactly. Or not eBay. I'm probably going to sell this on Amazon because the box is in great condition. I'm not sure what it sells for on eBay, but at $5 you'd make profit on eBay for sure. So great pickup. Here's one of these sealed cameras. I could make money on eBay or Amazon. I'm probably going to sell it on Amazon. I think I'll make more profit even with the higher fees. But sealed is one of these kitty zoom cameras. $2, so just a little bread and butter item. Here's another little bread and butter item. This photosynthesis. It's an expansion for the game, but it's brand new sealed. The lady sold it to me for $2. I'll make at least $10 profit on that, so worth picking up. Also picked up these sealed vinyl records for $10. You see they're newer ones that came from Walmart, which is fine. Looks like this one was sold for like $33 originally. I think this was still selling for $35, $40 on eBay when I looked it up. The Def Leppard, or maybe it was the Def Leppard that was selling for more. I don't know. One was selling for a bit less, but I'm still going to make $20 to $30 profit on those selling them. So they're worth picking up brand new like that. I just got some toys. I picked up these vintage figures. I think these might be from Where's Waldo or something like that, but they might have been one of those toys where they're made and then just branded as different toys. Like you'll see the same figure, it'll be Where's Waldo, then there's another one, it's like from Big Lots or something, just I'm not sure on that. I Google lensed them. It doesn't look great on them. They don't have the sword or the staff or anything that they're supposed to have, but still loose like this, I should make about $10 profit on them selling them together. I figured I'd try these. These are animals. I'm not sure what set they come from. They're only 75 cents. They're mega blocks. Again, this is something I'm almost sure I can make at least $10 profit on. It's easy to list and ship. I didn't really research it, honestly, but I'll have to do that. Put a better estimate on the screen, but at least $10 profit on that. We got some good video game pickups. Let's start with this. I got a PS4. I don't know if I've ever got a PS4 in the wild. Kind of strange. Might have happened, but the great thing about this was it was only $15. The guy says it works great. I got a decent amount of games here as well. You can see what's there. Kind of the average gamers games, I guess. The popular stuff. Probably wasn't really big into gaming. Usually when you see that, here's a random DVD. Grand Theft Auto 5. So these games will definitely help sell it if I bundle it, or I could bundle them separately. It's got one controller with it. I don't know. It could be a PS4 Pro. I didn't really look at that. I just assumed if it's a PS4 Pro, I'll adjust the price on the screen. But I believe I could sell PlayStation 4 still for $150, especially with the games. Probably more like $175 actually with what's here. If it's a Pro, it's a bit more money. Here's something I haven't bought in a long time either. This is an Xbox. It's got a bunch of games. The lady had best offer going on it, and I threw out $10. And she said, you know, how about 20? So ended up getting it all for $20. I think the controllers alone I can sell for $20, $25 a piece. There's a lot in here. A couple of them are off-brand, I believe, so won't really sell those. I got some games. Games aren't bad. She did tell me there was 2 Halos because one of the Halos did not work. You know, I don't think it's anything that's special, but if I sell it all together, you know, I'm not 100% sure what an Xbox sells for right now. I'll have to do some research on it, put it on the screen, but just selling the controllers separate and maybe some of the other stuff separate, it's going to be some good profit for $20 for sure. So here's other shoes that were in the tote. Let me show you. I picked up these for $20. They are Jordans. They are new. I'll have to do some research just to make sure they're not fake, but I don't think so because it just seemed like it was a mom selling her son's shoes or something like that. But yeah, these sell for about $100. So paying 20, I should make some good profit on them. Then we got another pair here. Now this isn't the box that goes with them, but I opened this box and saw these Jordans. I thought they were youth size, but they seem to be women's. They got some dirt and wear, but they don't have any like serious damage or tears or anything like that. I bought them blind. I paid $5 for them. I'm glad I did because it looked like some of these pre-owned were selling for upwards to $175. Now since I don't have the original box and they do have some wear on them, I don't know what I'll price these at. Maybe somewhere between 80 and 100. I'm not sure exactly, but I'll definitely make some profit on them. So pretty cool to pick up those. Then just back here, I got some board games. This was $3. Wits and Wagers. I've sold this before. I find it sealed fairly often at garage sales. Not sure why. It must have been on clearance somewhere. Still, I think it sells for like $30, $35 on Amazon for me. And then we got the Guess Who Extra, which I paid $2 for. This one is used. One day I'll find one new. The last one of these I sold on Amazon. I got about $55 for. I have a parts box upstairs, so even if it's missing, you know, one of the pegs or whatever, I should be able to complete it and sell it and make some good money. So some great profit in these 2 board games. Moving right along, got some great stuff. Let's start with these TI 83 Plus calculators. What makes these great is the price, 50 cents. And I got 2 of them. They seem to be in good condition. Typically sell those between $30 and $35. Haven't found one in a while. I'm assuming that price is still good. It used to be a company that would buy them immediately if you priced them like $32. Not sure how accurate that is currently, but at 50 cents a piece, it's incredible. Got this nice Sony VCR. Lady told me it worked. It had the remote. Paid $10 for it. Should be able to sell this one for $60, $70 plus shipping, no problem. This model always sells very fast for me. Here's a Panasonic remote, which is kind of strange because I went to a sale and I saw this in a pile of stuff in their garage. And I said, "Are you selling this Panasonic unit?" And she said, "No, actually, we're just going to donate that or throw it away." I said, "Well, I'll take it." She said, "Yeah, take it." Strange to me because you're having a garage sale. Why not just set this out for like $1 or something? I don't know. But it was all tangled up in this Altec Lansing unit, vintage. She's like, "Do you want this one as well?" I didn't know it was Altec Lansing, which makes some pretty good vintage stuff. I just said, "No, I don't want it." And then eventually I said, I'll just take it because it was all tangled up and I didn't want to untangle it. The reason I saw a Dell sticker on it, so I thought it was just like a cheap Dell speaker system. I was shocked when I looked that up. Actually can sell that between $50, $60. It's a great seller. I think it had more sales than what was listed. So I got that for free. I got this one for free. Not a great unit by any means. It's actually the only comps I could find were from other countries. If it was the 5-disc changer, I've sold that before for over $100 working. Even for parts, I can make money at selling that. I can sell the speakers separate, so I'll just have to test it and see. But it didn't have the remote. Then a few sales later, I find this Panasonic remote at a sale. It should work with it. So I ended up paying a dollar for the remote, but the other 2 units here I got free. But then right behind it, I got another Altec Lansing unit. I paid $1 for this one at another sale. And this one looks good too. It's one of those things I put in the model number on this and it was not showing it to me on eBay. I put it in quotations, you know. I checked previous 3 years of history, nothing. And then I just started scrolling randomly for searching for it. And way down, I found one where it was just wasn't showing the model number for whatever reason. It's very weird when eBay does that, and it makes me nervous because I look up stuff, and if I don't see any reliable information, I just move on. When honestly, this kind of stuff could be worth a lot of money, and eBay's just not showing it properly in the search. Anyway, I paid $1 for that. I saw one sell for $50 plus shipping, so I'm gonna price mine $50 plus shipping. So some pretty good electronics here. If you want to add it all up, it's good profit. I also got some great baseball bats and gloves. I paid $1 a piece for these. I actually see a $2 sticker in there now. The lady having the sale where I got most of this stuff, she just said everything was $1. I got this glove and all the bats for $1 a piece. This glove's like $25, $30. At another sale, I got this one for $7. There's still some profit in it. Not a whole lot, but it's a decent glove. And I picked up this Nike glove. It's not one of the Diamond Selects, which sell for a lot more, but still it's a decent glove for paying, I think I paid $3 for that one. Yeah. Adding up the glove profits, there's some good money here. But the bats is where I'm going to make some great profit though. These DeMarini bats are pretty good usually. This one I think was not great, like $20 to $30 somewhere. They're pretty dirty, but like I've said before, Magic Eraser cleaning solution. They clean up very well. This is a Louisville Slugger Bat TPS Power Dome. Could not find this exact bat, but I saw some with slightly different model numbers selling for around $200 pre-owned. Checking the 3-year history, I saw one of these sell for $120. So I think I'm pricing this at least $120 to start. For paying $1, that's great. Here's another DeMarini razor bat. This is a good one too. It's looking like I could probably sell that $75, $80 pre-owned. And then because every bat was $1, I didn't think about it. I just grabbed them all. This Louisville Diva bat, not worth a whole lot. I don't even know if I'll take the time to clean it and list it and not be just something I just donate. But I think there's at least $200 profit there in the bats. Just like last year, I've been having great luck finding really good bats. And then also where I got all the free stuff, this was there and I said, can I take this as well? She said, go ahead. I didn't know. I thought it might be worth something. I did some of these Cambridge books, these unique ones. No, not really worth it. I'll probably donate that as well. But when it's free, I'll just grab it if I think it could be worth some money. That's going to do it for the video, everybody. I really want to thank you for watching today. Got some great deals, and I love when I get things cheap, especially for free, where I'm going to make some good profit. The gaming stuff, really cheap. Just phenomenal. The calculators, 50 cents for good calculators. I love it. I'm going to ask you to hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Even ring that bell. Share the video. Do all that for me. I really do appreciate it. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Till next time.